Hey, what's up guys? I am Hunter Starcraft, and this is our Soul Level 1 character. We haven't left him behind. We're going to pick up this playthrough and finish it off. We only have, I think, 2 episodes left. So this is right where we left off in the last video. Last time, however long ago that was, we did kill Bed of Chaos. So that means that the only Lord Soul remaining is the one from Gravelord Nito. So we're going to go get that right now. Now, before you head off into the cemetery and down into the catacombs, don't forget your divine weapon, or failing that, the Astora straight sword. Also, make sure that slain monsters rest in peace. And that's very helpful as you head down in the catacombs. You've got those necromancers who keep reviving these skeletons. It can be very annoying to deal with. So, yeah. The Astora straight sword is available early enough. If you have the master key, you can get it in like 5 minutes into a playthrough. It's just near the undead dragon in the Valley of the Drakes. So that's pretty easily accessible. But this is a Soul Level 1 character, so I don't have enough faith to use that weapon. And so instead, we took the occult club that we grabbed together in Anor Londo and used the blacksmith to modify the occult club into a divine one. Okay, so this Viander is over there, and I don't actually want to take on that big skeleton and do all that now. But the binoculars are over near the cliffside. And then there's actually a spear as well, just up the path. So there's a ton of good loot. I picked up the Caduceus shield before. And yeah, just in the cemetery, there's all kinds of little things you can pick up if you want to do that. But let's get started here. So I'm in human form. I guess we're going to try and summon a Paladin Leeroy. And I'm going to try to bring you guys like as good a gameplay as I possibly can. I'm hoping not to die, although even just in the first couple minutes here, there's been some close calls. For now, I'll say the only editing I'm going to do in this video is just to cut out load screens. And, well, I think if this video actually goes perfectly, then there won't be load screens. So maybe that won't even be an issue, but I just want to be clear about that from the beginning. So I have some monsters that are following me here, so I need to move quickly. And I'm actually going to try and hop down, take a bit of a shortcut. And this is just an example of, you know, in Souls games, how there are very obvious... I can make this, right? Yes. Okay, I thought that maybe I was just like deeply confused and there was no cliff. But as you can see, yeah, you can easily hop down and just save yourself all kinds of time. But of course, a new player who is just coming to Catacombs for the first time is going to have absolutely no way of knowing this. And yeah, so we've got the cleric's holy robes there. That's the starting equipment for... is it the name of that class the priest or the... no, it's cleric. Anyways, so yeah, you can get the armor set there as well. So we've skipped most of the skeleton wheels and virtually the whole level and a bunch of useful loot. And we've skipped Paladin Leeroy. I didn't even notice his summon sign there, but I mean... Oh my god, guys, this boss is dead. I guess we did this boss a long time ago and I just forgot. I thought I was going to have to... So that's pretty obvious why we didn't see Paladin Leeroy's summon sign there. Ooh, do I have a source of light? The most important thing. Okay. There's a helmet that we might have. Oh, we have it. Amazing. I did not think that we were going to be lucky enough to have this piece, but I guess we picked it up in the last video. I thought I was going to have to do this whole section in the dark. And, well, that's really not a fun time. So switching back to our lightning battle axe, +5, we can actually take those guys out in just 3 chops, just very quickly. Not going to be picking up all the loot. in this zone, although it would be nice. I am not going to do it. It's a lot harder, especially the Ember. That's really like the one piece specifically I'm thinking of. There's an Ember in the Tomb of Giants, and it is just defended by so much. We're not even going to attempt it. So I guess these guys are actually pretty weak to lightning damage. Not actually sure which way is the best way. I thought there was another ramp there. We'll just take this ramp. Alright. Gonna miss some loot there. Alright. We've got the first bonfire here. Now, I mean, again, I'm hoping not to die, but it's usually best to take all the safety precautions available. Still got a ton of souls in the bank from that Bed of Chaos, but really nothing to spend it on at this point. Alright.
What's wrong with you? Well, if that's what it has to be.
Oh shit. Alright, honestly, I meant to actually kick him down into the pit, but I messed up the kick and smacked him with the axe, and then this all happened. The Crescent Axe is a weapon that actually scales with Faith, so it's one of only very few weapons that scale with Faith. And yeah, so if you're going for that kind of miracle build, very useful axe. Man, these guys, even now, like, they're actually extremely stressful for me to deal with. They're just a really tough enemy. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, you know what? Forget this. I'm not gonna fight every single, like, skeleton beast we encounter. We're just gonna go for a run, guys. Alright, I hear the Black Knight even before I can see it. Head down here, down into the hole. I think this is the right way. Alright. We're just a little bit faster than everything. You can tell I have not played this level in a while, huh? Like, I'm just kind of guessing. I do not remember the right way to go. But everything's starting to look a bit familiar now. Oh, Black Knight Halberd. Useless for this character, but amazing for every other character. I guess melee character. Anyways, am I going to get invaded here? Yeah, I most definitely am. There you go. So, is his loot down there? He's a Black Phantom that invaded? Yeah. So you can actually see the maul that he drops. I don't remember what it's called, but it's a very, very heavy weapon, scales with Faith, and probably some other stats, maybe strength. And he also drops the Sanctus, which is a shield with life regen. And yeah, there's no other item in the game that gives you life regen like that. So I think we can run by things once again. Although there is sort of a trap coming up here, where if you're running too much, you kind of get sandwiched by those, like, bone pillars. But it's not an issue for us. Alright. So before the DLC came out, this was like the #1 farming spot for humanity. You can just farm the little baby skeletons endlessly for humanity. Now, of course, everyone goes to the abyss. Wow, I was very close to dying there. Very close. And that would have been extremely frustrating. We're not really in the clear yet, though. This is not an easy boss. But luckily, I do have audio, so we can hear some of his attacks coming. Okay. Okay, I don't even want to watch this, guys. Just kind of want to finish this. So, you're going to want to actually wait. Just wait here. Okay. Because the skeletons here, the small ones, are faster than the boss. So you can actually kill these guys off. And again, because it's a divine weapon, Nito can't bring them back from the dead. And yeah, we're just left with a one-on-one boss fight. Okay, so I'm not actually sure what the best thing to do here. I definitely have to be careful. Okay, so I guess I'm going to try and get out of range of that AoE attack if he does it again. But for now, we'll just stay really close to him and hope that he just keeps doing melee attacks. Oh man, I've whiffed on so many of these two-handed R1s. He'd be dead right now, pretty much, if I had connected with all of them. It's kind of frustrating, but yeah, this fight obviously isn't too much. Oh, that's the attack we want to avoid. Oh, I'm so foolish. Look what I've done here. I've aggroed all the monsters. I'm gonna die, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. Unfortunately, I had to do some video editing there. Obviously, I made a bit of a blunder against the boss, and that got us killed and ruined my chances at a seamless video. So yeah, I'm just cutting to the boss fight here. I don't want to make you guys watch me run all the way back. And I'm going to cut this boss cutscene once again. And just use the same strategy. I guess this time the only difference is we're going to try and definitely stay closer to the drop point here. Oh, triple hit. That was pretty nice. Alright. Disposing of those guys real quick. Let's try and lure Nito just I guess a bit more over here. Oh, so you can hear that one coming, eh? And look at that. I mistimed the roll. Taking that toxic buildup. That's too bad. You know what? I'm actually going to heal. Alright, so let's just, again... Whoa, whoa. Trying to engage him in the melee combat. I get smoked there rolling in. Oh no, this is the one we don't like. Am I hit? Okay, look, we've got a safe spot here. Okay, I think I've figured out the boss room much better than before. Oh, he's going for it again. Back to our same spot. Just barely out of range. Oh, again. Oh, I can't get out of range this time. Alright, able to dodge it that time. Man, this is actually really annoying. He just keeps doing this. It's like the 4th time or something. Oh man, that two-handed R2. Alright, we were able to block that. Oh, he's so close. We got him. Nice. Alright. That's the final Lord Soul. Oh, his is actually called the Lord Soul. Okay, cool. Got our bonfire here. Are we going to attract those skeletons? I guess not. Alright, 60,000 more souls. And actually, if you save and quit here and reload, there will be Paladin's armor set over here. Oh. I guess you don't have to. I guess the set just like appears there. Either when you kill the boss or when you light the bonfire or something. So there, that's a nice armor set actually. I think it's making a comeback for sure in number 2. Anyways, there's nothing else for this video. I'm gonna have to figure out how we want to kill Gwyn. If I attempted him right now, I'm almost certain it would just be me dying again and again. So we're not going to do that right now. We'll have one more final episode for this series. I'm really glad to finally bring it back. I hope you guys enjoyed this one episode, and there'll be more soon to come. Thanks, guys. I'm Hunter SC. Peace out.